Team consultant is Jerry Cotiniera, assistant team.
Here we have the starters for Quezon versus Bulacan. It's Thomas Torres, Mayor Mark Alcala, Simon Sandagon, Will Gozum, and Jeric Ting for the visiting Huskers. And as for the Kuyas, we have Levi De La Cruz, Win Capasio, Joseph Capaini, Daniel De Guzman, and Jeric Fabian. Thank you so much.
Or is able to come in. There's a fast opportunity to score for Bulacan, and they do so with the fastest guy on the court. If you want to go far in this tournament, deep into the postseason later on, and make yourselves available to win that championship, you have to be able to tell us that at the start of the season, their chemistry was just at 10%. Right now, they're displaying it at a good rate as Will Gozum finds Simon because of an offensive foul. We bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OK Bet. Together we win. Simon Sandagon looking very, very smooth on that shot. Good pass as well from Will Gozum. He just makes it. He has a chance to flourish and blossom and, you know, might dominate and surprise other people. That's a good pass break opportunity. Will Gozum. Levi De La Cruz giving it up to Jeric Fabian, who certainly has that shot. A little bit of a set shot right there, but great batch that outside shot against Capasio. Here's Cabaini looking for Levi De La Cruz. Instead, he takes matters onto his own hands, and it is basket and one. Joseph last game against the Negros Muscovados was the lack of the rebounding, especially from a guy like Joseph Cabaini. He was the top rebounder at U5 for them with Al Francis Tamsi, Rafi Verano, Jake Pascual, who makes that jump shot on Abundo, and they also have RJ Minerva on the floor. Good job by Jeric Takbil to stay with Rafi Verano right there as he went up for the shot, but here, bullet pass. That's actually a skill that you have to develop, not just with practice, but also with experience. Full of substitutions now for Bulacan. As Minerva drives, there's a foul, a push from Jeremy Cruz, who's being joined by Daniel. They could just not stop himself from bumping off RJ Minerva as Minerva tried to go for that shot. So RJ will proceed to the line, a very talented forward for the Quezon Huskers. The lineup is filled with those types of talents, no? Yung mga versatile na guard forwards. Yep. And it actually looks like a UAAP NCAA All-Star selection. It is. As Minerva, the product of a couple of people moving without the basketball, and it resulted into a turnover. Here's Abundo giving it up to Rafi Verano. Cross-court pass. Minerva. Good drive. Layup is good. The composure, the ball, finding the open man on the other side of the floor, in the presence of mind by RJ Minerva to attack the long closeout, evading the defense of Jeremy Cruz, finishing with the 2 points. That's 4 quick points in this matchup for RJ, who played for San Juan last year for a brief stint. Zamboanga as well, as Abundo escapes and scores with that layup. Recognizing that there was no big struggle since the loss of De La Cruz on the floor, and there's the escape by Abundo. Scored 2 easy points. 13-12 is the score. Quezon now controlling the momentum. Abundo using his physicality inside and able to score again. Former Magnolia hotshot, his composure on the court. They have been down for a couple of games already, but because of his leadership and the before-mentioned composure, they're able from Rafi Verano. Here's Levi De La Cruz, first gear to fifth gear in just a moment, and he goes all the way for the layup. That spike, the Quezon Huskers broken by that fast move to the basket, but the Huskers continue to pile on the points here. First foul to give para dito sa Quezon Huskers. This 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances, the first of what could be many in this ball game yet again for Al Francis Tamsi. So deep this lineup of Quezon is. Ball game, back-to-back fashion that happened. 17-15 our score after 1.
Si Boss Ron. Kasi wala, masarap lang po niya panoorin kasi po napaka-shooter ni Boss R. Yun lang.
Abang message sa ating team ng Quezon Huskers?
Ang message ko lang is keep doing what you're doing. Kaming mga fans ng Quezon ay proud sa inyo every game. Alam namin na baguhan lang ang team ng Quezon pero it makes us happy na we have something to cheer for every basketball game na
Their
nanonood.
previous outing, he gets that ball back, catch and fire, that's short. One more try here, he hangs in the air and he scores. Once again, the rebounding para dito sa Bulacan, matching or surpassing the energy of the opposite squad on the glass. 22-17, Jeric Ting goes all the way for the left-handed layup. Could have been another slam had he left it for Simon Sandagon, but nevertheless 2 points still para dito sa Quezon Huskers. Now we bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with MPBL together with Jeric Ting attacking the defense of Joseph Gabayni to give Quezon their largest lead of the ball game so far. Little ball fake right there to trick Gabayni into going on 1PH as well, and the live streams on scoring opportunities. They're not setting them up, dumping it into the low block. It's really more of a guard play here para sa Bulacan. But you know, if you have guys like Gabayni and Raflores, you have to be able to utilize them. Here's Raflores. We go to Levy de la Cruz. Inside he goes. Gabayni converts. And there you go. That's what I've been saying. Make use really does possess it, and it was on full display right there with that swat against Mark Alcala. Alcoriza has the body of a guy who can float on air, no? Yeah, as Gabayni, that guy has the body and can dominate inside. There's 10 on the shot clock for Simon Sandagon. They go to Will Gozum against J.R. Flores. The drive by Gozum, he's fouled. Well, Gozum has yet to finish around the basket like that when he's up close. And that's 2 easy assists as well from Levy de la Cruz, who is number 6 in the league in terms of dishing out that basketball, averaging 6 per ball game. So that's a good duel between Levy de la Cruz and Tomas Torres, 2 of the top 10 assists men in the MPBL. He actually is close to surpassing that. He already has 4, and we're only winding down this first half. Now this free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances. Ang subukan ulit of Gabayni against Pascual. Size advantage. He kicks it out. Raflores, who certainly has that shot. 3-pointer is good. Excellent combination at Bulacan. Match that combination because Gabayni can certainly hit from the perimeter, and Raflores could also mix it up inside at the post. Here's Pascual to answer back. He does. Well, Daryl Pascual is off to a good start in this game. To give it There's that 3-pointer by Raflores, and then it's quickly answered back by Mr. Daryl Pascual. Some good spin on that basketball against the outstretched arms. Actually, you have to admire just how vocal Gabayni is for Bulacan on the floor as RJ Minerva scores. Well, you know, he defends, finding an opening. Layup is rejected by RJ Minerva. Shot clock reading 10. Game clock at 17. Nakpil. Oh, he lost that shot on the mid-range that would force a timeout to be called by Quezon. Doing a relatively better job despite the Bulacan Kuyas only down by 4 points at the half. It is 30. Another turnover for Bicol. Lagrama. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Topping Lagrama to Will Gozum with authority. Yeah. I've seen that a lot, Javi. Oh my gosh. My nightmare.
Of the Quezon Huskers. Attorney, what do you like most about this new Quezon Huskers team?
Oh, what I like most about them is their character, no? Their fighting spirit. Because as you can see in all of our games, almost all rather, no, we're coming back from huge deficits. So the will to win is really there. It's something that's innate in them, and I'm very proud of them for that.
Very well said po. Do you have any greetings or shoutouts po? Now is your chance. Go ahead.
Yes, I'd like to greet our governor, Dr. Helen Tan, RD Ronald Tan, and Kong Mike Tan. They're all watching from Gumaca. I'd also like to greet Mayor Ralph Lim of San Andres. To my daughter, Dana, happy birthday. I love you, baby. And my brads in the UP Alpha Phi Omega. And Mr. Ramoncito Salazar, happy birthday. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Attorney. At
As the bench guys came in, leading the way is RJ Minerva with 6 points. Pascual trailing him with 5. Teng and Abundo combining for 8. And after Bulacan, it is the veteran Joseph Gabayni leading the way in scoring for them with 7 points. Fabian, Nakbil, and De La Cruz will combine for 16 just behind him. Now again, we bring up the narrative that Quezon hasn't gone up against the Titans of the MPBL as of yet. No? The previous game, you can argue Pasig City could be a very convincing victory for them. This would be actually a convincing victory as well if they are able to. Joseph Gambaini. As for Quezon, we have Alvin Apunto, RJ Minerva, Daryl Pascual, Francis Tapsi, and JK Casino. These guys came off the bench in this matchup. Apunto looking for the corner three, and there it is. Casino converts from downtown. That is just the patience, especially on the break from the former CU Scorpion. Now this 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. JK Casino, also an ex-BBA player. He was in the lineup of the DFB Tropang Liga a couple of seasons back. Nick Gonzalez, but a testament to how deep his roster is. In fact, about 21 bench points in that first half, and they're really moving very fluidly here. And it's because of, go back to 5th gear, Jeremy Cruz wide open, and he converts. Very happy to see this guy get the offer. Tried to get the steal, but to no avail. Here's De La Cruz running the course of the floor. Jeremy again, back-to-back threes for Jeremy Cruz. Streaky shooter, to see Jeremy Cruz on his face, but it wasn't enough to stop that shot from going through the net. Swishing it through once again. You look at the 3-point field goal story right there on your screens. You know how important the 3-point shot is to the offensive arsenal of Coach Eric Gonzalez's squad. This was the previous play. Abundo just using the pick wisely to settle for that shot. Again, there's the composure as told to us by Tomas Torres, exhibited by one Alvin Abundo. Levy De La Cruz committed the mistake right there for him. Rebounded by Jeremy. Bounce pass to Jeric Nakbil, who fakes another one. He pulls up and makes his signature shot. And just like that, it's down to a 2-point lead after getting at the first part of this third quarter. 38-36. Jeric Teng gets the bounce. So far in this game, Teng has had to bleed for his point. Short this time. Could have been a big one for Bulacan. And here's Will Gozo, very versatile as a power forward. He passes the ball inside and they go out. That's a lot of space for Jeric Teng. For his three, the biggest lead of the ball game for both teams. Just like that, a quick answer for Quezon. Gambaini inside, out-muscling everybody. I want to see more of that from Joseph Gambaini. He really has to dominate sa Bulacan. Oh no. You called it. You called it. There was absolutely no defender near him. All day. They go to Jeric Nakbil, who will fire. Short rebound. Good effort by Fabian. The layup is good. Showing us all that he is not only a dead. Balik tayo. Jeric Teng. Now catching fire. He picks up the foul. An easy call there for the referee. He's ready to shoot 2 free throws. He would like to take this time to greet a happy birthday to Ernesto Mercado, the father-in-law of Coach Alvin Gray. Now we turn you over to Andrea and Bishop.
Simplify everything. That was Coach Eric's game plan for today's game against the Bulacan Kuyas. Sabi niya, with a very driven team like Bulacan, lalo na't andito sila ngayon sa home court nila, he wants his boys to show premium defense. Dagdag pa niya during the pregame.
A long way to go for you. Certainly a lot of tests will go your way. There's a good forward pass. Santagon with a finish. Oh, you can tell if there was no defense right there, he would have slammed it home, but good body control right there, adjusting despite the defense right there in his drill. Excellent bullet pass by Jeric Teng. So now it's the starters of the Quezon Huskers doing damage for them in the third quarter. This is their biggest lead. It continues to grow. Now in double figures, 50-40, 3 minutes from home of Bulacan is at stake. Now Flores off of the kick out, rebound, Ingel able to get that putback. Make no mistake about it, Jordan Ingel, despite his height, he will definitely.
Sideline. Tomas Torres popping out, working with Will Gozo on the 2-man game. Torres, lob! Oh my goodness. Could have been a big-time highlight on a slam for Will Gozo.
At this point for the Quezon Huskers, as we bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OK Bet. Together we win almost, but not quite for a jam. Will Gosum. Still 2 points though.
Yeah, I mean, also great read of the defense right there by Thomas Torres. He left Jordan Ingel and nobody. Right decision of lobbing that pass high that would not make any Bulacan Kuyas player reach that basketball. We have some people distracting here. It's actually Prince Rivera trying to play with the Bulacan crowd. Sumisigaw ng wala. Not really a good outside shooter just yet. But definitely when an opportunity to slash inside the lane, he will definitely do it. And you were talking about the playmaking ability right there. Setting up Simon Sandagon, who was fouled.
We actually still haven't seen the tallest guy from the Quezon lineup. That's Ken Hokvist, who stands 6 feet 9 inches. And there's Mark Pangilinan, enjoying the action at the sidelines. Sa mga veterano ng Quezon.
One of the mainstays sa ating liga. Have been jumping around from team to team, but definitely because he's Prince Rivera. He always is.
And again, he's playing with the crowd of Bulacan as Jeric Nakpil scores on the reverse.
Nakpil finding a way to get his points right. It doesn't matter.
Steal here completed by Nakpil. Could this be their momentum changer? Jeric Nakpil all the way for 2.
Similar finish on that play by Jeric Nakpil, finish side of the basket.
The other end, Rafi Verano will wait for his teammates. Instead, he attacks now. Good spin and the lefty layup.
Poor defense right there for Jeric Nakpil. That was just too easy in this to the 2 baskets that he made. But Rafi Verano just making mincemeat of his defense with that spin and lay in with the left.
That's the thing about Rafi Verano. He plays so simple. He was a system player back in get to his spots. Taas ang porsyento niya sa mga short stab niya. And then getting those timely buckets for his team.
I'd like to give a shout out to his father, Mike Verano. I'm sure he is very proud of Rafi's development as a player, now playing in the pros. A chance to move up another level, but definitely a lot.
Abundo, after 4 seconds. Alvin misfires. Rebound, Jeric Pabian. No foul called. Verano to beat the buzzer, and he does.
Not quite sure if that made it on time. I think the sound of the buzzer was just delayed, but when I was looking at the clock, it already read.
Again, it was a good push by Bulacan to start the second half. It's just not enough, as there was a quick response from Quezon. 56-48. We begin our 4th quarter action between Quezon and Bulacan. Thank you for joining. The white shirts, Rafi Verano tried to go all the way to no avail, but Will Gosum was there. Goes way up. Now he drives and fades away. There seems to be an unspo here, and some technical fouls given up as well by the referees.
Well, Will Gosum has taken a lot of punishment in the inside. That's why,
getting some cheers from the crowd. Now here's the replay. Oh, there you go.
That was very clear.
And that made Will Gosum, there you go, react to it by shoving his forearm onto the face of Malyari.
Action.
Unsportsmanlike foul on number 0, Will Gosum is 3rd. Technical foul on number 0, Will Gosum, and number 30, Lorenz Pagliari, his first both for second motion.
Oh.
Will Gosum out of the playing court.
Wow. Speaking of game changers. So the call here, we have a double tech between Malyari and Gosum. The basket counts for Jeric Nakpil, and Gosum is called for an unsportsmanlike foul. That means he is ejected.
I am completely disagreeing with that call made by our officials. It should have been a double unsportsmanlike foul. All of these things. So it should have been a double unsportsmanlike foul because Will Gosum just retaliated to what Malyari did.
Right now, Malyari is at the line. He converted on the first try, and he does so with the second as well to trim the lead. Capasso who has the height advantage over Tamsi. Win finds an opening. He drives. Reverse layup is good.
Capascio was actually heralded as one of the top scorers in Pink.
Here's JK. Casino's drive. He finds an opening. He exploits it. And he scores 2.
Never let it get...
Never 1.5 minutes remaining. Here's Topeng Lagrama. Working with Sandagon. Topeng. Alley-oop. And ends up with a 2-pointer for Simon Sandagon.
It seems because of the athletic, talented big men that Quezon has in RJ Minerva and swatting that shot away. But here's the setup by Topeng Lagrama. Look at that, hooking that lob all the way to Simon Sandagon up top. Late rotation by Jeric Nakpil to prevent that pass from getting to Sandagon and him scoring that ball.
You definitely expect those kinds of passes from Topeng Lagrama. That's Levi Del Cruz, one of the best in the league, and snatching that ball away. Number 9 to be exact, averaging 2.1 steals.
Who is in the inactive list in today's game.
So, Joseph Gabaini proceeds to the line. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kumpletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Let's go to Andrea Endicio.
The head coach of the Bulacan Kuyas, Coach Alvin Gray, calls this game as a game of pride. Coming from back-to-back losses, he says that they are now hungrier to get tonight's win, lalo tigit na nandito sila sa kanilang home court with the Bulacanos rooting for them.
Quality which they obviously possess, they're just not really using it. And good observation right there by Coach Alvin Gray to make sure to tell his team that this is what they are lacking.
You see the parents of Jeric Teng watching closely. You gotta love that, no? Hindi sila na babawasan ng passion and support for their sons. And I'm sure they've also developed some love to guys like Tomas Torres na dati kakapив to him. So Gabaini will go back to the line. He's 3 out of 5 so far from the stripe. Crucial free throws here for Joseph Gabaini, who has 11 points. He misses the first one.
Bulacan is now 8 out of 14 from the charity stripe. And in close games like this, you really pay attention to the lack of conversions you make from the free throw area.
There's always that argument. You count the number of misses and you count the deficit that you're facing. Ahead to the upcoming games of the Quezon Huskers. They have Sarangani. That's May 5. That May 13 game against Iloilo will happen on their home court. And then against Bataan on May 20, they will go to the Bataan People's Center. Now, Quezon has possession. Alvin Abundo back in the game. He escapes the defense of Levi De La Cruz. And he scores with that layup.
You were looking for him, right, Migs? Now he's back inside the game. Crowd here at the Star Arena.
Right, that's a good point. Abundo kicks it out. Pascual, big time 3-pointer. That could be the dagger in this game.
And he points to Joseph Gabaini. A very efficient
Agandoon. This was the previous play. Before that last foul of Pascual, he looks at Joseph Gabaini as he fires that 3-pointer from the corner to the delight of the Quezon crowd here in Bulacan.
And I think they're just trying to slowly ease in Ken Hofbist into playing shape. He's coming off an injury.
Hofbist is 6 remaining. It's a 10-point game. He kicks it out. Tamsi will go to Abundo, who has been very consistent all night long for Quezon.
And that chemistry continues to develop para dito sa Quezon Huskers. Francis Tamsi had a window of opportunity to get a shot off on that right wing, but he saw that Alvin Abundo was more open on that corner, getting that extra pass. And those two Bulacan defenders is too late. Alvin Abundo, quick trigger, and the shot down the net.
That could just do it in this ball game, as now the lead has been ballooned on to 13
as well.
Well, the good thing for Bulacan, they still have a long way to go in this season of the MPBL, consisting of 29 teams. And we do reward our player of the game, brought to you by OKBet, the official partner of the MPBL. OKBet together we win. The guy who came alive in the second half is Jeric Teng.
One of the guys in double figures para dito. One of 3 players in double figures for the Quezon Huskers. But he was the top scorer. That's why we awarded him player of the game honors. Jeric Teng hitting crucial baskets in the second half, especially to be able to separate them from the Bulacan Kuyas and remaining unblemished here in the regular season.
Jeric.
Much gentlemen, on my right is our best player of the game, Jeric Teng of the Quezon Huskers. First of all, congratulations. And Jeric, how did you handle that pressure, playing in front of the Bulacanos?
I guess it comes practice namin. We practice hard and we believe in our system. We believe in our coaches, yung game plan niya. So I guess that was our motivation coming to this game. Siyempre, we want to show out in front of the Bulacanos na very basketball fanatics talaga.
Alright, I'm just curious now, Jeric, what is that one thing that you're very proud of your team and why?
I guess we're a very resilient team. We're always down sa start pero we managed to come back slowly and with God's grace we always get to come back and win the game.
Alright, Jeric, do you have any greetings or shoutouts? Go ahead.
Thank you sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa MPBL. Of course, sa Quezon Huskers. Binabati ko siyempre yung family ko, yung friends ko. Si Governor Helen Tan, si Kong Mike, si Boss RD. Lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa Quezon Huskers. Sana tuloy-tuloy na suportahan yung team. And thank you.
Alright, thank you so much. Once again, that is Jeric Teng, our best player of the game, brought to you by OKBet, the official partner of the MPBL. Back to you, Mix and Happy.
Thank you, Andrea.